How to play Omni Man. Your opponent can't hurt you, can't even hit you. You can punish them for even attempting to hit you. You're completely immune to all projectiles on the ground and in the air while you're in his stance. Now imagine having a crystalline armor from Tremor at the same time. You guys are gonna beat up anyone you come across online, unless they pick Omni Man. You're pretty much invincible. Some of this changes depending on if you amplify his stance, and just wait until you guys see his special moves, which are insane. I'll cover all of this and the new cameo Tremor in this video. And if you don't have Omni Man, you can steal his moves with Shujinko. Now let's get into it. Your combos begin with forward 4 for an advance in mid, back 1-1 for a meterless launcher. Your other moves, his sweep is unique as he drops down to do extra damage. Forward 2, which is a long range overhead that sends him flying. If you do this close, you punch behind them. Forward 3 stomps the ground and creates an earthquake. You can grab them in the air and slam them down. Your throw slams them down, then slams an asteroid on top of them. Your specials are, you could do a mega clap, which is a great combo ender, amplify to increase the range and destroy projectiles, charge toward them with your chest, and right when you're about to land, you could do this charge move and charge toward them while you're still in the air to catch your opponents off guard. Torpedo move goes across the screen fast, which goes downwards if you do it in the air and is a meterless launcher. Down back 3 to activate your stance called the Viltrumite stance, which makes you stand up. This gives you lots of different moves and extra mobility. For extra mobility, you can hover in the air and cancel it, or warp forward at an extremely quick speed. You also have a quick air dash to make Omni Man even more insane. If you hit them with the air dash, it comes with a free hit, where you spin them around and then you can go into combos. You can even do this twice before landing on the ground if you have the meter. And you can also use this dash for defense as well. When you're in this stance, you're completely immune to all projectiles on the ground and in the air, but it gets even better. When you amplify his stance, you become immune to all attacks on the ground, and then you can punish them for even attempting to hit you. Here's your 4 new moves that come with your stance. You can grab them by the face and slam them into the ground, then throw them up into a combo. You can start this with a low as well. You can fly across the screen a bunch of times, then knee them, fly more, then rip their spine out to help your opponent fall asleep at night. You can drop down on them for an overhead, which tracks them anywhere on screen, and an anti-air uppercut that flies forward and covers the upward space. Right before we get into the new cameo Tremor, Omni Man's Fatal Blow does 2 hits, one from behind and one in front when you're flying around. The best cameo to use with Omni Man is probably Tremor because he has 3 variations: Aftershock, Metallic, and Crystalline. You cycle through these with R1. You can cycle the opposite direction by holding down with R1. He has more moves than any other cameo as well, which you might find really useful. When Tremor is in Aftershock, he looks brown and has 3 moves: Rock Punch, Uppercut to start combos, and a Ground Pound with a couple hits. When Tremor is in Metallic, he looks like lava as all his moves are lava based. Lava Burst for a mid-range projectile, Anti-Air Lava Burst, Bowling Ball, which is a low, that becomes an overhead if you hold it. So Tremor gives you a 50-50 from full screen. When Tremor is Crystalline, he looks green and has just 2 attacks: Crystalline Burst, which reflects projectiles, and Crystalline Armor. And that's what's really powerful, and that's why he only has 2 attacks in this form, which protects your character from everything. Fun fact about Tremor, calling him out is an ambush move, and you can transition into any of his attacks as soon as he comes out. Omni Man releases on the 9th, and Tremor releases later this month. You can even try Omni Man for free by going to the Gateway portal. I'll post Omni Man combos soon to help you guys out, so if you're gonna play him, follow my page.